As the finality of August 30th, 2552 became clear to the UNSC, the Covenant continued to bombard Reach, obliterating whatever was left of the planet's population, without hesitation or mercy. This ritualistic and genocidal effort, however, would not go unchallenged. At key sites on and around Reach, a brave few would stand against the Covenant's barbarity, fortifying their defenses and calling upon whatever reserves of courage they had left. High above the planet's surface, the orbital facility known as Reach Gamma Station bore witness to one of these battles. During the Covenant's final push for military supremacy, the enemy ruthlessly targeted this station. The aliens were intent on finding humanity's homeworld, and to this end had discovered that an Oni prowler, the UNSC Circumference, had failed to delete its navigation database, placing the information it carried at risk of capture. The Master Chief, John 117, led Spartans Linda 058 and James 005 onto the station to safely secure the nav data and temporarily stave off the Covenant's relentless forces. Though they were successful, both James and Linda were casualties in this mission. And Gamma Station would eventually be torn apart by the Covenant, with only debris left in their brutal wake. Intent on defending Reach's orbital defense generators, 22 other Spartans would fearlessly leap out of a doomed pelican, hard dropping into the alpine mountains of the Vieri territory. At the heart of the military wilderness training preserve, the Spartans took the fight to the Covenant, making their way to the generators which powered the planet's orbital Mach guns in an effort to support the UNSC fleets overhead. The outlying forest and a nearby training complex would become the battleground for this fight, the Spartans using their familiarity with the territory to deal with the Covenant's encroaching threat. The handful of soldiers to survive this encounter found their way to the base of Menachite Mountain, home to the top-secret castle facility and a decades-old titanium mine, just as the Covenant focused their forces in this specific area. Elsewhere in Vieri was another titanium mine, and yet another site in the struggle for the planet's survival. Mining the titanium reserves since the early years of Reach's colonization, BXR Industries had set up facilities throughout the enormous ridges and canyons which lined the planet's supercontinent. Although the aliens' interest in this site may never be fully known, the UNSC would defend it to the end, putting some of their best soldiers on the front lines, only to find defeat. Eventually, the Covenant would overrun the mining facility, wiping out what was left of the human resistance, both here and elsewhere across Reach. And as the planet was burnt to cinder and ash, the UNSC's remaining forces would amass near Earth, fortifying the last stronghold that humanity had in its possession. But this battle would be a reminder of the courage, bravery, and defiance of the men and women of the UNSC who fought and died not only on the planet Reach, but for the hope of their species' survival. And this same hope would serve as a bastion of inspiration for those who would fight on Earth, defying the Covenant one last time and bringing an end to the war.